Hello people, this is Power here with the page through of Super Junior's 10th album, The Renaissance. So yeah, with this album, Super Junior is celebrating their 15th anniversary and their 10th album release. So obviously I have the set version of the 10th album, which comprises of the four versions of just so essentially there is 13 versions of this album, and I only have 4 here because the other 9 are the individual versions of each member. I would have gone for Hicho, however, like K-Pop Town is like selling it randomly, which sucks for me, because that means I have a 1 out of 9 chance of getting him. And, you know, like, if I was able to just get that one, I would have gotten it. But then, it's like, because this is a limited set and such, and basically because my sister told me so, I decided to pick up the set version, which this one's a first press release, a first press limited release, because this one will have this box and such. Here we have all 9 active members within Super Junior. And this is pretty heavy. Here's the copyright stuff here. This set was not cheap. It was expensive. Oh gosh. So here we go. We got 4 versions of this album to cover. To tell which one is what version, you have to go to the back. So if it has all the members, then this is the group version, and you can see the DVD, CD right there. Each one had a name. I don't remember the names. Is this reading out to something? I think this is just saying Renaissance. This is one group version. This is another group version. And then this is another group version. So, I don't know what order I'm going through with this. I think I'm actually gonna go through chronological order of, how it was. So, like, I'm gonna go from left to right and such. So, let's put this down. Or maybe, again, I don't know which order it's supposed to go in. Do you go by the group? Or do you do subunits first, then the group? Man, this is hard. Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna go... Oops, that's been slipping. I'm gonna go by left to right. Why are these heavy? Okay, so we're gonna take a look at the first subunit and such. I don't know how exactly I should. What the heck? Where did this? I apologize if this video ends up being like an hour. Such, gosh. Um, yeah, so despite the fact that I've been super big on Super Junior for like, 13 years, this is the first album I'm able to obtain of them because I could have obtained an album from them in 2011, I believe. Because my oldest sister, went to like, I think I shared this story before, but man, I like the matte finish on this. I like the super. This reminds me so much of the Zenkaiser gear. It's upstairs because I gave it to my niece. Oops. It's upstairs. I gave it to my niece, but I need to do that comparison. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's not supposed. This is supposed to be. Gosh. So like I could have gotten an album back in 2011. Okay, so yeah, so the title track here is House Party. The melody was a pre-release. There's 10 tracks in here. Such, I like the marble. Such. But like, oh yeah, this is an intro. Yeah, this is the first time in a while I've seen a group do an intro. But I think I was very close into getting Acha, which is the 5th album repackage. Because my oldest sister said that was in like the store she was at, because she was in another state at the time, in a store that was selling K-pop stuff. And I like over the phone I told her, oh, I want this and such. But then she came back home. She got my sister her stuff, which I think that was when she got her like that infinite music video DVD, which wasn't even legitimate. I would like to show it someday. I'm just reading through the credits of House Party because I really like this title track. I think it's really smart with the lyrics because essentially it's a quarantine song, and I like that. I did not know I'll be so into it and such. Man, this is interesting. Again, I apologize for like the poor angling, but like the thing with a house party, completely understand. Like I really like it overall. I think it's a nice shake up to like what Super Junior typically does. Like especially the second verse, if you know what I'm talking about. Because that's essentially the only part he chose in. Like, I think it would have been neat if he wasn't more involved, but I understand why he's not. I just like this time around he's actually involved, because he couldn't really get involved in the last, like, in the last comeback. Because what, in Super Clap he only had the one part in the middle, and then with the, I always forget how the title track for this repackage is supposed to be pronounced, because I want to pronounce it as E-I-E-I-O. I think that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. PhD. Huh. I still need to listen to this album, honestly. But it's interesting they're just mostly in one location. I'm getting that new book smell and it's amazing. Raise this up a bit more so you can actually see the top. I apologize. This is why with the page throughs I typically go on the side. Oh yeah, we were talking, your son actually wrote this song. And the original title was That Summer. I really like the song. This song is a nice, like, 15th anniversary. Or this song is a nice, it's, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's a nice song to commemorate 15 years. I think it was just 2 days ago I just re-listened to it. I really like the marble. Again, I know I said it before, but remake version? What's... Huh. When did... What... I know I'm technically supposed to propose myself as the super fan, but even I'm like, what? When did that song get released initially? Repeat. Like, I guess this is weird for me to say, but like, I've been kind of afraid to cover like boy group content. That's why with like the final overview, I started with boy group content so I can just be like one and done with it. I'm afraid that like if I talk about it like over time, it's just gonna weird people out because it's like, why do you have so much knowledge on boy groups? And it's like, because I grew up with them for like nearly 7 years, or for 7 years. So, oh, wow, the last picture is different. Now I can't necessarily grab the end. Oh, okay. So these pictures are all different. I don't know. I don't know. I always been weird about it. To be honest, like, well, I was way more weirder about it when I was younger because I thought it was wrong. Well, no, I thought it was wrong for me when I was younger that I liked to like a girl group, but because I didn't think anything wrong of like in boy groups. But I like these last few images. And all the contents are just at the end. Okay, so that's great. So here are the credits. And the credits are both House Party and The Melody. And the DVD DVD. Gosh, the CD, which is it's all right. It's really low. Okay, contents. Let's get this over with. Oops. Wait, what? We get two? Wait, how does this go? So the postcard. Oh, we get the postcard respective to the subunit. So I don't know who would use this. Oh wow, they actually did something unique. Here's a code I can use because this expires until September, so let me do that. Gosh, if only I can actually find where you do these things. Okay, so I got the game here. Now I need to just enter the code. This code is universal to anyone, so I need to make sure I actually do put this out on time. So it needs to be capitalized through all the way through. So I'm doing this just to see who I pull. S2 S Junior. So this reward's already sent. So let's see who I get. Oh shoot, I already had this one. I already have him. Oh no. Oh no. I got I already got an A version of him through the event. That was last week. So I need to. Yeah, man, I didn't get anything good, so now I'm just gonna do that. Success! Woohoo! No, he's already an S already for me. Wait, I just got Q-Hun? Oh, I didn't know that. I finally got a full theme for them now. Cool. Oh, there. Shoot. So, I just got a card I already got. Just a lower grade of it. Great. Okay. So, that'll have to do with that. Okay. Let's get through the photo cards because we have to jump to the next one. So, oh, okay. So we get a unit card. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. It's a unit card. And I got. Okay, so I got him through Superstar, and now I have him through here. That's great. Okay, let's move on. I'm probably actually gonna cut myself removing the plastic with the next one. So, yeah. So that was fun. While I was unwrapping this, I ended up spoiling the photo card I got. So that was fun. But, here we have the next unit. I should actually probably. So this is green now. So this one's the one I'm looking forward to the most because it has Hicho and Rukiru. So this is the exact same. I'm gonna try to quickly go through this. just because battery, and basically because I think the layout's mostly the same. But yeah, he chose the one that got me into Super Junior because of Rokugo. I absolutely love that song. Like, that song essentially got me into Super Junior because I literally just got off the wheels. And I thought, I was like, oh wow, these guys are very similar to that. So I might as well, you know, and I didn't really like, it was kind of also my, you know, it was also my exposure to K-pop. So, like, it was just like a thing my sisters were watching, and I just decided to tune in, and I got like super hooked into it. I really like his vocals. I think it's kind of why. Like, he's probably my second favorite member after Heechul. I just wish I was able to present this at a better angle. I wish I want to do over the head stuff, but I can't. I don't have. If I wanted to do that, then I have to. I essentially, well, I essentially can do that by just taking the tripod or like the spider pod and laying it on the table. But the issue with that is that I don't have as much freedom. I already talked about the songs and such, but I really like this setting they're at. And like what I said before, this is just really refreshing for me to have. Just because, obviously, or I guess for the both of us, because, you know, we're actually finally covering something different. We're not covering constant SNSD stuff from like years ago. So I can't grab this. Because I'm wondering, okay, so my head's at the left of like the pole, or like the stick of the tripod. Just because I have to sit on the left, essentially. But like, literally, like, what are we doing? Like, the time out, like, my sister and I were like, you know, looking around on K-pop Town for this, or like, not in this specifically, just in general. And I was like, kind of adamant about like, I just want one that at least have like, I just want the one that has heat show, because like, you literally couldn't tell which like, I couldn't tell which version was what. And then like, my sister was just like, what do you, like, I found it so easily, what have you been doing? And then like, that's when I was like, oh shoot, the group version exists. And she's like, you might as well just buy them all. And I was like, okay. This is the same thing as the boys. It's like, there's like a variety amount of like text between like the thank you message. So, like I said before, I already spoiled the photo card for myself. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, okay. No, where is the photo card? But okay, so they at least made the disc the same. It makes sense. So here is the subunit photo card. Oh, yeah, there it is. So, yeah, I got Rukiru. I think, honestly, like, I'm so stuck to the way I pronounced them when I was like 7 and 8, which is why I'm like so afraid of saying their names out loud besides Hicho, because he's the only one I've like actually actively corrected myself to saying. I should have showed the postcard first. Like, yeah, some of them are simple, like Ya's song, but like, I don't know. I'm just afraid that I might say something wrong. I don't know why I'm so confident with SNSD, but like, and just to, this is the same exact code for all of them, so I'm going to get 4 of the same codes, which is fun. But I don't know if I will. I don't know if the photo card is locked to like the subunit. So like, because this is, you know, subunit between these 3, it's only between those 3, or if it's just random. I don't know if that's the case. We will see that with the next one. Temperature is telling me to, you know, stop. So technically, yeah, I will do that. So then I can open the next one. Okay, so here's the third and final one of the subunits and such. I actually do like with these subunits, they actually did like change around members. Cause you know, it's like, yeah, you could have obviously just put together Cry, the vocalists together, but it's like, I actually do like that they actually decided to like, you know, change it around and not just, you know, actually give us like various combinations. So this one seems interesting. This seems the same as the previous one, just darker. Wow, I like that. So the food is literally just tablets. And I like that. Let me zoom in. Man, I like how low res those pictures are. I don't know how much times I've apologized already for not really commentating. But it's just like, you know, there's just a lot I'm kind of just mostly keeping to myself. Because, you know, I'm just worried that, like, I can get blasted for just multiple things, and I'm just gonna be like, that's not what I've been meaning, but okay. Because, you know, it's just like I'm kind of putting myself out there in a different, like, avenue, and it's like, you know, I don't have much, you know, I don't, like, basically, it's like, I'm diving into, like, a genre I've, like, been so knowledgeable about, but not, like, actually been within, like, the fandom of, which I'm not really sure about, because fandoms are kind of weird. Like, I'm already in the tokusatsu fandom. That's already bad enough. So, I kind of don't want to join another fandom and just be bogged down from that. I think I just kind of want to independently have fun with the stuff I like and such. But I guess, like, speaking of boy groups, because even though I did address this in final review phase 2 part 1, my favorite boy groups, like K-pop boy groups, besides Super Junior being my number 1, definitely be like Infinite, You Kiss, Newest, and Sequan. Apparently my sister actually did get a album from one of the members. Like, it had a thing where you can like burn the cover and such to reveal a message. And then the inside had a mirror, which was interesting, like a cracked mirror. And then I guess honorable would definitely be Teen Top or Boyfriend. No, I think I had Sequan. See, I don't remember. I think I had Sequan as an honorable mention. I think my favorite groups were... See, I always forget. I forgot we're already here already. It's Super Junior, Infinite, You Kiss, Boyfriend, and then Newest. I was just quickly looking at Kyuhyun's message, and he mentioned 2005 because that's when they debuted. And I'm like, wait, you debuted in... I got Kyuhyun as the temperature. Gosh, we would just let this go. So, postcard. What I was gonna say is that Kyuhyun debuted in You, and I think that was in like 2006. So it's like, it's nice that he at least acknowledges the year that he wasn't in the group, because Super Junior was initially going to work like AKB48, where they will like cycle out groups or cycle out members. So subunit, postcard, photo card. But they just gave up on that ideal right when Kyuhyun joined. They're like, we're just 13 members. Like, I think apparently NCT's doing that concept now, which makes sense. Like, I don't know, NCT is just that. I'm not too big on 4th gen groups. I grew up in the 2nd generation, so that's like my field. So the CD is upside down now. My field's 2nd gen and maybe some 3rd gen boy groups. But honestly, I should probably dive into 3rd gen girl groups. I'm just not. And 4th, I don't feel like jumping into 4th gen. But last but not least, this is the group 1. I'll just open this one. So the trick I did is I essentially just grab where the most access plastic is at. So obviously my goal is to get a heat troll. I doubt I'll get one, but you know, you gotta hope. If I was able to get a Sunny and Yuna with OGG, then I gotta hope. Oh gosh, the bottom, sorry, ruined. So, yep, this is the group 1 now. So let's dive into this. I probably should have done the group 1 first. So this is gonna die at some point, but yeah, so this is the one that I've mostly seen pictures for and such. And I like how this one mixes, or I guess this one now has the marble design that was in the first one we looked at. Because I need things to talk about. uh, well, if I'm trying to find things to talk about, I can't think of it because it's like I'm trying to like make a conversation for myself. Like, oh yeah, what's your like top 5 Super Junior songs? I'm like, man, that's like so much to think about. Because then I'm gonna just track it. I'm just gonna bring it down to like title tracks. Um, I think their weakest one is definitely from the sixth album, 63 and 0 as I dub it, because of all the bingo puns, or all the bingo jokes. And I got sensitive vocabulary, so. But, I liked, I don't know, so like, the first, like, my experience of a comeback was, for Super Junior, was Sorry Sorry. I was so excited for it because it was like so intriguing, and battery exhaust, that's nice. Okay, so this will die out at some points at 50%. So Sorry Sorry, I was like very intrigued because of like the teaser and such. I was like, whoa, this is risque and kind of thing. I was 7, so so then I saw Sorry Sorry, and I was like, huh. Wow, my camera's focusing on the Hicho. Wow. So like, I saw Sorry Sorry. Like, it's a good song, but then like, I think I was like, my younger self was kind of disappointed, mostly because Hicho was very present. Like, he was like, he showed up at the last minute. What is up with that tie? But he showed up in the last minute, and I was like, oh shoot, Hicho's finally in the music video. Because literally beforehand he would just be standing around like with Kibum or Kibum. Because he didn't do anything. He didn't do much in the third album because he didn't want to pursue doing activities with the group. He just wanted to do acting activities. I actually still like they're still doing the subunits within this. Yeah, I probably should have looked at this one first, but eh. And then It's You came out like 2 months after, and It's You is probably one of my favorite repackages, like repack title tracks, because that song's honestly beautiful. And I think it's a huge improvement over Sorry Sorry. Everyone that actually, wanted to, everyone was actually present and actually got a line on like Sorry Sorry. And I just think it's a nice song, even though this wasn't the intention. I think it's a nice song to conclude that era of Super Junior, like, because technically that was the last song that had all 13 members. And then, you know, 2009, 2009, no, 2010, we get Mana. I can't recall, like, I haven't said the title out in a while, so we got that song, which you know, essentially was the first that actually, you know, that was the first album to like establish this new lineup of Super Junior. We technically, well, now we're technically back to that lineup, just without Sun Ming, sadly. Wait, I think this is just all their messages together. I like how his song's like the shortest, and like he chose the second shortest. Yes! Yes! I got Hicho! Yes! 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 Success! Oh gosh, yes! Oh gosh, I'm going to cherish this. What the? Oh gosh, do I fleet this out? Man. Here's the group photo card. Is this the same? Yeah. Okay, they're all the same. I don't mind, but I have it. I have Hicho. Yes. So I'm at least happy I have my two favorite members. The postcard. And the advertisement. Now, if only I can actually get Hicho via Superstar, but oh well. Man, this is amazing. This is a great. I'm so happy this is the last one. This is amazing. People are gonna be so like weirded out, like what the heck? Why are you so excited about getting a guy? But actually putting this back within here. Man, so now all I really need is get Hicho's version of this. Which, if you get all 9, you're able to make like a... What? I forgot what they called it. A zodiac sign? But, like, obviously I just want to get Hicho's. Like, I know he's the only one I've been talking about, and I feel bad. But, whoops. Like, honestly, like, I don't know how to, like, talk about it. But it's just, like, he's just honestly probably my favorite idol within the industry. like, and again, like, he's the one that got me into K-pop, so. So. we go. I just spent, what, the last like 40 minutes or so unboxing the entirety. The entirety of this. Now I can't pull it out. But, man, like what I said, the repackage. Yeah. I hope it's not as hectic, because this is hectic for sure that there's 13 versions. But, I will definitely go for it whenever I can. I think, honestly, I might just, I'm probably actually going to start picking up Super Junior albums next off of K-Pop Town, because, you know, they don't have as much SNSD stuff. But yeah, I'm happy with the way that ended, so I'm happy. Yeah, of course I am. I'm actually probably gonna just put together this now, so, because I didn't get to do that. So the PowerRider, and I'll leave you people. Bye.